Hey G-fans, Gojifan93 here, and welcome back to the October Kaiju Thon. In this review, we are going to be talking about War of the Gargantuas. And oh my god, I love this movie. This had to be one of the best Showa genre, like in the Showa time of kaiju movies. Other than Godzilla, this has to be the best. This was just a really good movie. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little synopsis of the story. I did see the Japanese version, so I'm going to go by what the Japanese version had. I know that in the American version there was some differences, but I will be discussing what I saw in the Japanese one. So pretty much it's a sequel to Frankenstein Conquers the World, and what happened was I guess the Frankenstein that we saw in that movie, he ran off to go live in the mountains, which we all know, to be away from humans. When he ran off, a part of his skin got cut on a rock or whatever and flaked off into the sea, which then created Gyra. And so the two gargantuas are Sandra and Gyra. Now, I'm not too sure if Sandra is the Frankenstein monster that was from Frankenstein Conquers the World, or if that's just a new one, but Gyra definitely is new because he lives in the ocean and comes up and starts wreaking havoc, and people have to figure out what are we going to do, like in every kaiju movie. The other thing is Nick Adams is not in this one. The same characters that were in Frankenstein Conquers the World do come back, but Nick Adams is not the professor anymore. It's another American actor. I didn't look up his name. I didn't recognize him, so sorry. But you can point that out in the comments below. So first off, I just want to say the opening scene was fantastic. I didn't expect it to be an action-packed intro like that. It was really good. Just starts off like this octopus shows up and starts wreaking havoc on a boat, and it's the same octopus from King Kong vs. Godzilla, which I thought was hilarious. And then Gyra shows up and just starts, pummeling it and starts beating it, and then kills the octopus, I assume, and then starts eating people. Basically, Gyra is like the first Titan before Attack on Titan came out. That's basically what Gyra is. He eats people. So, alright, yeah, so I said Nick Adams not returning as the scientist, and the gargantuas themselves, they are just genuinely terrifying. I mean, and I think it's because of the suits and the suit actors and how they acted, because this had to be a different kind of kaiju movie for them, because usually, they're guys in rubber suits with, kind of like they have like a dinosaurish style. They have tails, they have long necks and the head, and they have to move differently. With this, the actors had so much more breathing room to actually move around, so there was damn it, my notes. So they had to move around, and there was just a lot more physicality to the movie, which I really liked. And the way that the actors moved in these suits was just, it was legitimately terrifying. These creatures are probably by far one of the scariest monsters I've ever seen. So then there is a part like halfway through the movie where this girl, it's this live performance. I almost dropped my notes again, son of a bitch. Where she starts performing, and it's this song. It's this really, really cheesy love song, and a lot of you guys probably know what it is. And I know that Monstrosities, if you guys watch them on YouTube, they did like a really funny parody of it when they reviewed the movie. So check out Monstrosities, because they did a really funny little parody of that song. And it's like Gyra just keeps on showing up after all these things, and I thought he was actually going to eat the lady, but he didn't. He just he looked at her, and then the lights went on. He was like, oh, and he dropped her, because I guess because Gyra doesn't like lights or fire, which is what they used against him in most of the film. So, and the last thing I just want to touch upon is the fights. The fights are just so brutal between Gyra and Sandra. My god. So what's funny is Sandra's all with humanity. He's not wanting to kill them or anything like that. Gyra's more of the violent type. And what happens is, after Gyra gets his butt kicked by the maser cannons and all, or the maser lasers, mazer cannons, whatever they're called. They, you know, he gets all wounded and stuff, and then they show Sandra, his entrance, like, he just shows up and he's like, oh, he takes his brother and he, you know, tries to heal him up. And then when Sandra comes back, he notices that Gyra has eaten a couple people. Like, he sees clothes scattered on the ground, and Sandra's just like, oh, no, you didn't, and grabs a tree and just beats Gyra with it, and then Gyra's just like, oh, hell no, and then it just starts this battle, and it's like, the whole thing is kind of funny how it starts, but I love this movie, guys. This is one of, I was so happy. I knew that this movie was good, but man, it's really good. Like, if you want a good Showa kaiju movie, this is it. Like, oh my god, like, this movie was better than some of the Godzilla Showa movies. Like, just hands down, the action was awesome, the music was awesome from Akira Ifukube, the set pieces were great, the special effects were awesome. Everything about this movie was really good. It kind of drags on halfway through the movie, but I mean, really, I wasn't that bored. So I can say, for the first, in this marathon, this was probably the best movie so far that I've seen, that all the movies that I've reviewed so far in this marathon. So yeah, if you guys have not checked it out, definitely buy this set, because this set's really awesome. You get the Rodan and Gargantuas movies, you get both Japanese versions and English versions. Highly recommend picking this up. I got this off of Amazon, so yeah, just go buy it. It's pretty good. It's only like, I think I only paid like 10 bucks for it. So that's it. That's my review of War of the Gargantuans. 2 thumbs up. Amazing movie. Go watch it if you haven't. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay big, G fans.